What's good, y'all? Nosy Vlogs. So I'm about to go to the gym now. I may or may not record, so I may or not be having a gym vlog dropping for y'all soon. But today I wanted to talk about 5 things that I wish somebody had taught me or showed me when I first started my training, my working out, my lifting. Because it's taken me a couple years now to realize some of those things that I wish someone had taught me. And these are very important things that could have, doubled my growth, doubled my progress. And it's okay, but live and learn. I'm in a position now to where thankfully I didn't know, I learned myself, so now I really understand the things that I'm about to tell you, so you understand them and you can implement them maybe into your own training. So let's get into it. Honorable mention, before we do any of these the 5 advices, drink your damn water, bruh, because holy cow. You don't drink water one day, you forget for whatever reason, you just eat food and your throat be itching. Number 1, tempo style training. Protein powder. This is a 35-pound dumbbell, right? So imagine a typical arm day. You're going through the motions, you're making it happen, cool, slow-mo control, whatever, it's control, whatever. But start counting. You don't physically have to count the seconds. You don't have to go 1, 2, 1, 2, but just really, really emphasize the decentric. I think it's called the decentric part of the movement, but the part where you're going down. Emphasize that part of the movement because the muscle was still under tension. This is called time under tension inadvertently as well. Really emphasize this as well because 3. You have more control. And when you have more control, you're more safe. That's reason number 2. You're more safe that way. Because if you get hurt one day in the gym, your progress is going to tank, depending on how severe the injury is or how badly you get hurt. Number 3, you make more gains that way. If there's more tension on the muscle and it's tighter for longer and under stress for longer, you're gonna get more gains that way. But when you're up here, cool, tension. But then you drop it and then all that tension has been lost. Tension again, so you have to keep that tension underway. That way you really put the muscle under load and you really build that muscle. No, it's not easy, but nothing great in life comes easy. So I hate to break it to you, but you gotta put in the work. Number 2, stretching and recovery. I wish somebody would have told me this when I first started because holy cow, stretching and recovery is 90% of the gym portion of your fitness journey. I say that because, because diet, of course, is going to be more so up there in regards to how your body looks. What you put in, you're gonna get out. But when you go in the gym and you hit a nasty leg day and you're sore for 4 or 5 days, you might as well just injure yourself while you're at it because you're taking the same amount of time off. So really make sure you're stretching before, whether it be dynamic or static, that's up to you. Studies show that dynamic is better. However, everyone's different. Personally, for me, static stretching is actually better for me before the workout, at least that I find. Unless I get a nasty dynamic warm-up, it's like 30 minutes long. But I also come from cheer and gymnastics in regards to my fitness, so I'm a little different in that regard. However, there is merit to it. Try them both. And then stretching after. And then being safe while you're working out too. Don't kill yourself. You can push yourself, but don't kill yourself in the gym. Number 1 is not dying in the gym. It's dieting. Dieting, not dying. Number 3, this one's kind of silly, kind of self-explanatory. Take pictures and videos. 2 reasons. 1, to see your progress, and number 2, there are days you're gonna look in that mirror and go, holy cow, I'm not making any progress, I'm getting smaller. And when the scale says otherwise, and then the progress that you see in the pictures and videos also says otherwise, you might be trumped to be put in a better mood, whether you wanna be in one or not. And that helps me some days. As I look at where I came from, like, holy cow, I did that. I feel better. Okay, we're fine. We're grinding, we're still making progress, it's okay. Look at where you came from. You had to have started somewhere. You've made progress. Just get your head out of that negative mind space and keep grinding. Number 4, switch up your training. People don't talk about this very much, but unless you're doing a comp or like an IFBB Pro bodybuilding show or something like that, then there's not 100% reason all the time to kill yourself in the gym and count your micros and macros. So switch up your training. It's gonna make it more fun that way, which is inversely gonna make it more sustainable, and you're just gonna have a better time because nobody wants to dread a workout. As much as some of us like that, because it's like, damn, I'm doing what others won't to, some of us like that mentality, and I like that mentality, but not always. Some days I'm really down. I'm like, yo, I don't want to go to the gym today. But then I make it fun. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just go and play some basketball. And then once I'm warm, I'm like, you know what? I will lift today. I feel good. So do things that are fun. Switch up your training. Instead of hitting the weights every single day, maybe have a cardio day. And for cardio, you might want to do basketball because you don't like the treadmill. I hate the treadmill. I think the treadmill needs to burn in the pits of hell. I hate the treadmill. I hate it. And number 5, I wish I had asked more questions and had been more social when I first started lifting and hitting the gym and just going about my fitness journey in general.
All right. What's good, y'all? So I got to chime back in. So long story short, I ended up ranting for like 25 minutes. I had no idea I was talking for that long, and it was all pointless mumbo jumbo as well. But long story short, I wish I had asked more questions because, again, long story short, to make it short and sweet, I would be so much further along in my career of lifting. We'll just say career. And by career in lifting, I don't just mean progress in regards to my physique, how I feel. I do mean that, but I also mean the friends that I would have made along the way had I broke more ice, talking to people, asking more questions, getting comfortable sooner instead of being so shy for so long. I'm just not getting to a point where I can go into the gym and be that one dude that everybody's staring at because I'm being so loud, laughing, having a good time. I'm trying to make the gym a more fun environment for more people because the gym, unfortunately, I feel like has a stigma about being some kind of dungeon where you go in and kill yourself for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and that's demotivating for a lot of people. And for me personally, it's a fun environment. So that's kind of the general message of my YouTube channel in general. But even for this part as well, is just I wish I had been able to spread that message sooner, and I feel like I'd be further along had I just asked more questions like I wanted to, instead of being secluded by myself and everything. But yeah, that basically sums up that, and also the video. So if you guys like the video, cool, please consider leaving a like, a follow, and maybe sharing the video or to some of your friends. Maybe they haven't been getting in the gym and you caught them slacking, they need some motivation, send them to my channel. Tell them what's good. Sorry if I sound kind of crusty. I've been drinking a bunch of chocolate milk and my throat's all kind of messed up. So don't do what I do. Learn from me. Learn from me. Don't drink the chocolate milk. Drink your water. Chocolate milk's gonna mess up your throat. Anyways, it's been real, y'all. And Nosy Vlogs out.
Baby, don't run away, 'cause I'm